so beautiful. It's been really hot out and I haven't really done much today, so I'm in the mood to go paint by a waterfall. It is currently 4:30 p.m. and work on some paintings. It's a little slimy. I forget where you're supposed to walk. Hopefully I don't fall on my butt. But it's real slippery in here. I can't believe this is 5 minutes from my house. Oh, wow. Maybe I'll go paint over here. There's a nice little flat rock. The views are pretty. The sounds are beautiful. And it's just me. Let's go paint outside. Whether you're craving inspiration, fresh air, or just something different from your usual setup, this is your sign to take your creativity outdoors. And first, all you have to do is just find a place. It doesn't have to be a national park. It could be a hidden trail, your neighborhood garden, or even the front porch with a view of the sky. And I usually start by looking at maps, saved locations, or just walking by until something makes me stop and say, wait, I actually really want to paint there, and that's where we will start. I'm gonna go move the art supplies over there somewhere, and hopefully I don't slip with the stuff in my hands. Success. I came to the waterfall to paint because who could not just want to paint with this view? It is so beautiful. And I also want to show you what I got. So I got a new tabletop easel from Meeden. I got myself one of these because I actually already have a few easels by Meeden and I love them both. So I have one that is just like 3 legs and it holds a canvas right on there. Very portable, very versatile, but it's usually meant for like larger paintings. And then I also have another tabletop easel, but it's pretty big and it can get heavy to carry and a little less portable, also meant for larger paintings. So I wanted to get one that was kind of in the middle, meet me in the middle type of easel, and I got myself this one. So it's the best of both worlds. This one doesn't have legs, whereas my other tabletop easel does have legs. So this is literally meant to be on the ground, which is absolutely perfect. It's way lighter than the other one I have, so I got myself a third easel. So I'm just gonna unbox it and show you. Here we go. Like, look how cute this is. This is literally the most perfect portable easel. It's meant for small paintings and somewhat medium paintings, and I could just paint on the ground like I am sitting right here. Packing light makes the whole experience feel less like a mission, and I literally mean that it is a mission sometimes to go create outside and bring all your supplies. Having this easel makes it feel more like a moment. The less I carry, the more freely I move, and that freedom turns into better painting, clearer ideas, and less stress, so I find that really important. Something else for us today. I have a really bad habit with keeping my brushes clean and in good condition, so I needed to get myself another brush set. So I also got a brush set by Meeden as well to go with this easel, and then I could put it in here because there's a spot to put your brushes. So this is their essential acrylic brush set because I need all the help that I can get. And I love that they're white. I usually always buy white paintbrushes. I don't know why, I just find it looks better. Here are the brushes that came in it. So these are perfect for the type of painting that you would use here. Not too big, and you got a lot of small brushes for some detail, which I lack a lot of. So this is awesome. So I need to figure out how to put this thing together. So we got some latches on the top. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure how to put this together yet, but we got some screws. And I can carry my own paint inside of it too, so a lot lighter, more versatile. Like I said, I am so excited about this. So we just need to, oh, this is cool. Whoever was the engineer for this, you're a genius. Wow, okay. Brought one of my paintings from my newest collection that I painted on the mountain in my last video. And I don't know what to do with it yet. So I figured I'd come out here and get some inspiration to kind of figure out what I want to do with it. Because I just don't know. I honestly struggle a lot with painting and figuring out what I want to do. It is a process, but I find when I give it time and I'm patient with my work, they turn out so good and I'm so proud of them. So I just gotta trust the process, that's all. But like, how stunning is this view? I can't believe this is 5 minutes. Oh my God, I can't speak. I can't believe this is 5 minutes from my house. And I don't come out here as often as I thought I would. Which, honestly, I don't know why. I really don't know why. I could spend a whole day out here. It's really peaceful. I don't think these are... What's going on? I don't think these are in as far as they're supposed to be. Maybe I'll just twist them in. Hold on. Let's see what we can do here. It looks like it's working. Yeah, this is nice. And then when you're done, whoop, how cute. All right, so I'm gonna put my painting on here, and I also brought some paint. Put that in here. And this is the painting we are working on. And I don't know what to do with it. So that sits right there. And then I just threw in a bunch of paint. So load the back up with that. And then a jar for water, which won't fit in there, but we need it. And then some water. All right, so we are ready to paint. One thing I actually love to do before I get painting is to get settled. I take in the colors, the wind, the way the shadow moves. I try to paint not just what I see, but also what I feel when I'm there. And part of that process is just soaking it up as well. And just know that when you're in nature, this is a great opportunity to experiment. This is where you get to play. You can use pine needles as a brush, press leaves into wet paint, let the dirt or rain become part of the piece, because nature is unpredictable and it's just so much fun. Alright, so I just looked at some footage from my trip. This part is a little more brown, like a light brown, dark brown, less green. I'm scared to touch it, but I think we're just gonna do it and see what goes from there. This part I really like of it, and I do want to put some gold on it somewhere at some point, because the collection is called Golden Haze, so there's always going to be some sort of haze on here. I'm going to try to get some white, kind of make it a little more hazy. And I also definitely want some gold on here, but I need to fix the land part. And there was some brown and more of like a light colored yellow, kind of like this yellow oxide color. So I'm gonna try that and see how that goes. And it's like, you don't want to wreck it, because I spent some time literally painting on top of a mountain for me to maybe screw it up. Part of my bad practice with my brushes is also bad practice with my paint. I don't use paint palettes. Now, there is one I have in mind that I would definitely probably use. I just haven't purchased it yet. And, you know, I'm just comfortable doing this paint claw method. And then I use this as my... It's pretty lazy, I would say. I wouldn't say it's anything fancy. It's just extremely lazy. Something you might be wondering is painting outside, and how do you keep up with the ever-changing sunlight, patterns, etc., especially on the time of day that you're painting. If the wind picks up, sometimes it blows your canvas away. Sometimes it'll just randomly decide to rain. So the thing about creating outside is that it's really spontaneous, and it's weather dependent, and it's totally okay to have expectations, but also letting that fail through because of circumstances, or just fully embracing it into your work. So this process is part structure, but also part intuition. I'm not chasing realism. I'm always chasing the feeling of being right here, right now, and that's what I want the canvas to hold. Literally, what I'm about to say is gonna sound weird, but I have this thought all the time, is that I find apartments silly. Like, I can't explain to you how hard and how much energy it took me to come out here today because of just laziness. I don't know. Like, sometimes it just takes a lot out of me just to want to be outside. And I am someone who is outside all the time, but you just get so comfortable sitting in your apartment just doing nothing. And I feel like if I lived in a bus, you know, when you just go camping and you're just outside, so you just enjoy it, like you're already there, like great. And now that I'm out here, I feel so good that I came, and I'm so happy I'm out here, but I'm like, dang, why is it so much effort for me to get out here? Like, why did it take so much mental power to get out here? And obviously having a bus will kind of alleviate some of that thinking for me. It might be just a me problem, possibly, I don't really know, but just laying here is just so relaxing, and I want to be able to do it more, but I just get caught up at work, and then you go home and you're tired, and you just would rather just stay inside and do nothing, when I am also out here pretty much doing nothing. So, you know, it's just a thought. And like, just looking up at these trees and the sound, oh man, like, what is my problem? So anyway, if you're someone who struggles like me with that, I would say just push yourself to go outside, but I know how hard it is sometimes to just want to go do it. And lately I feel like I've been experiencing burnout, which could also be the problem, but I like never not want to go outside. So it's just interesting, and it's so close to my house, and I'm like, what am I doing? I just need to get out and go. So maybe this thought, me talking it out loud about it, will just make me a little more aware to come out here and do this. And I literally don't have to bring anything. Just even coming out here for 30 minutes is good enough. So maybe this is your sign to go outside too. I'm gonna pack up now. I'm gonna go home, and I think I might come out in the morning tomorrow, but I also really want to go paddleboarding, so we'll see when I'm feeling up for it, because, you know, like I was explaining earlier, I find it hard to get out, but it's also easy to get out. Like, it's really not that far. So I guess we'll see what happens, but I'm gonna pack up. All right. So I didn't do much with this painting, and it's not about finishing a full painting, it's about showing up, playing outside, and letting yourself breathe for a little while. I hope you loved this video, and stay tuned because the next ones are going to be full of movement. I've got so much travel coming up: Provo, Utah, San Francisco, California, Tampa Bay, Orlando, Florida, and Chattanooga, Tennessee. We're busy, and I'm bringing my art with me, so see you in the next one.